Iceland. A nation renowned most for its natural beauty and rugged landscape, but just what exactly does their economy consist of, and why do some consider it to be fragile? Iceland's economy is rather small, ranking 109th in the world for real GDP. This puts them just below Cambodia and above Yemen. Yet as they have a population of just 380,000, this means they actually have the 8th highest real GDP per capita in the world. At just under $74,000, they are just behind the US, and at current growth levels it wouldn't be a surprise if they overtook them. However, their economy is also a rather volatile one owing to their reliance on tourism as a form of income. Tourism is by far Iceland's largest export, and in 2019 it made up over 33% of the entire country's GDP. This makes them one of the most tourist-dependent nations on the planet, alongside the likes of the Maldives and the Bahamas. Between 2010 and 2018, the levels of tourism in Iceland have increased by 378%. One of the primary catalysts for this actually came as a result of a natural disaster. In 2011, the eruption of Grímsvötn caused a giant ash cloud to spread into the atmosphere. This subsequently resulted in almost 1,000 flights between 22nd and the 25th of May being cancelled, many of which were on routes between the USA and Europe. This resulted in widespread media coverage of the event, which had the unintended benefit of greatly publicizing the nation of Iceland. This acted in a weird kind of way as a free global advertising campaign for the nation, and has contributed greatly to the increased levels of tourism. Historically, Iceland has been known as a nation who has a large fishing industry that is of great importance both culturally and economically. This is still true, however, the three most valuable public companies in Iceland are not in fact linked to this industry. The largest of the three, Alvotech, is a biotechnology company who specialize in providing effective and affordable biosimilar medicines. The other two are Marel and Össur, who are a food processing and orthopedic equipment manufacturer respectively. This shows how the economy of Iceland has become more diversified in recent times, which in turn has made it more resilient and less vulnerable to external shocks. This hasn't occurred all on its own, though, and the government of Iceland can take a lot of credit in accomplishing this increased economic diversity. The way in which they have achieved this is a very stereotypically Nordic fashion. They have heavily promoted entrepreneurship and innovation through various different schemes and projects. This has snowballed over time and has greatly contributed to the diversification of the economy. Iceland is also paving the way for renewable energy usage globally. Their electricity grid is already 100% fueled by renewable energy, and only 15% of their total energy consumption comes from fossil fuels. They have achieved this through utilizing the natural resources that they have been gifted with. 75% of their renewable energy comes from hydropower, whilst almost all of the rest is from geothermal. Many will say they are fortunate to have these resources, which is true. However, without the intent and ambition of the Icelandic people, then they would never have achieved the impressive renewable energy usage that they have. They also have the aim of being 100% carbon neutral by 2040. Although they think that road transport and the fishing industry will be the largest obstacles preventing them from achieving this. Overall, the economy of Iceland is a highly diverse one, with a range of different industries driving its success. From renewable energy to fishing to tourism and innovation, the country's economy is thriving and poised for continued growth in the future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let us know down in the comments what videos you'd like for us to make next.